21st Century Entrepreneurship with Martin Piskarik.
Hi, I'm Diane Strand. I'm a serial entrepreneur, executive producer, best-selling author, speaker, and nonprofit founder. I am an entrepreneur for over 21 years. I have started a nonprofit that is now a 7-figure business. So if you need help marketing, leveraging, or scaling, we have the creativity to help that happen. I've launched 3 successful businesses. I started as a young creative in the industry, working on shows like General Hospital, Friends, Veronica's Closet. I helped build the high-def control room at Staples Center. I've worked in corporate media. I've worked in entertainment television. I have launched over 100 careers as actors, writers, and directors to help them reach their creative dreams in this industry, as well as young entrepreneurs who are looking to kickstart their entrepreneurial journey in a facet of different industries, from retail to lawyers to coaches, helping them market, leverage, and scale using great marketing tips, social media content, building their own brand. I can help you find your messaging so you can pitch to the media and create the authority you need to be a successful entrepreneur. The secret sauce for entrepreneurship is stepping outside your comfort zone. That's where the magic happens. And just remember that discomfort is only temporary, because you find the growth on the other side. And you have to build up the confidence. You have to put the fear into the back seat, and you have to move forward. Start before you're ready. Show up and say yes, even when you're not sure why you're saying yes. Because if you are manifesting what you want something to look like at the end, you need to take that first step, and that second, third, and fourth step start revealing itself along the way. You don't have to have everything perfect. That's why you start before you're ready. Don't find the excuses, because that's fear talking. It will always try and make you safe, tell you you're not ready yet. Wait till your website's in place. Wait till you have all your marketing ready to go. Get started now. Get involved with your community. That's where you show up and you say yes. You show the value, you create the relationships, and then the business will follow. Work your passion, turn it into a purpose, and the profits will come. So when you're going to start before you're ready, that means that you have to just jump. My philosophy is that you pack your own parachute so you can trust yourself. And when we were growing our business, the first 5 years are always the toughest. And they always say, if you can make it to the other side of 5 years, then you really have a business. And sometimes, you go from feast to famine. So you have to really put yourself out there. You show up to the community events. And that's what really changed my business, was I showed value. I would do sometimes free video work. I would partner with other people so they could see the quality of work that I did, as well as my process, that we were on time, we stuck to a budget. Those things were really important as we were building our business and getting involved in those community organizations, because that's how you get past the gatekeepers. And when we started working with a company like Abbott, which is a national company here and it's one of their headquarters are here in Temecula, that I was sitting at one of those corporate events and they pushed a business card across to me to offer and open up a meeting. And that only happened because I had shown my value. I had contributed to things that were important to them, showing the quality of work that I was able to do. And everything doesn't have to be a hard sell. Sometimes you just need to provide the value so other people want to be a part of the magic that you're creating. I believe that I make dreams come true, and I do that by providing hope, which is helping one person every day. And in our nonprofit, we work with mainstream through special needs, youth, teens, and adults to help them reach their career goals, find pathways, learn technical skills. You have to be able to package yourself in a way with the technical skills that you learn to love and work this industry, as well as the soft skills, because it's really about brand and image. So you need to be able to have that personal brand and that business brand come together. So you're providing value to your clients, whether they want to build a marketing strategy. We're going to help you come up with a campaign. We've helped businesses show how they can communicate with their customers by showing their value, as well as letting that show our value as well by putting it out there and leveraging that through social media. So that is a big way, is by using the things that you're creating as services to be able to use those for your own business and be able to share that with people. That has been one of our biggest strategies, is building that personal brand, talking about what it is that we're doing, how we're helping people, how we're creating that value, and being able to put that out there. That has opened doors where we work with our city, we work with big corporate Fortune 500 companies, because they want to know how to communicate, that people are going to be engaged and dynamic to be able to have that personal and business brand to present out on social media. And that's how you're seen in your business, to be able to bring more people through your business. One of the biggest things that happened is I was at a morning networking event. I introduced myself and my businesses, talking a little bit about how we work with adults with mainstream and special needs. And I had somebody come up to me after the meeting and wanting to know more information and seeing if I could really help them. I wasn't sure where the meeting was going, but my philosophy is you show up and you say yes. So I took the meeting, we sat down, and they started telling me about this individual who loved audio, and if he could come and intern at our facility so he could observe more audio. And of course, he was a fantastic individual. I wasn't exactly sure how we were going to facilitate this because I wasn't even in my building full time. But again, I said yes because I needed to find a way that we could help this individual and give them some opportunities. And within a couple of months, I realized how much he was learning just by putting his hands on the equipment, being able to maneuver it and work with it. He was learning audio engineering. And through that, we decided that we were going to write a Title 17 program to work with more adults with developmental disabilities and start to teach them. So we created a Title 17 program, and we got that approved through the state of California and through Inland Regional Centers. So now we have a program that works with 30 special needs adults, teaching them video production and multimedia so they too can live their dream and career pathway in a skill and a field that they want to build a career in, not just do meaningless work, usually something in the janitorial or retail. Now they have real passion and purpose where they can pursue something. And every day I get to work with 30 individuals who are pursuing their dreams to be able to work in the industry. We've placed over 12 individuals into high-tech career jobs as camera operators, producers, social media, videographers, editors, animators, to be able to live their goals. And that just came by showing up to a networking event and saying yes to something that I didn't know had anything to do with me or my business. And it grew my business exponentially. And over the last 6 years, not only have we provided impact, we've been able to financially support a small self-funded nonprofit into a 7-figure business. A way that women can really be heard is to find their voice. And when you're in the room, speak up and let your voice be heard. That was something I learned very early on, and I learned that from Barbra Streisand herself. When I was producing one of her concert at the Shrine Auditorium, there were about 7 producers there. I was the only female producer, and she definitely singled me out and told me that she wanted me to be her personal producer so we as women could shine the best. And that's what I've really tried to do throughout my career, is empower other women to be able to live their passion and their dreams. I have 16 employees. 10 of them are women. I definitely encourage that. I try and bring women in to learn these technical skills, because this is a very male-dominant industry that I work in. But I've never been afraid to speak my voice, let my opinions be heard. I get prepared. It's great to be prepared before you go into a room when you are talking on economics and government of industries and things that need to be happening. So I am prepared, but then I also speak up so I can be heard. Don't let anyone put you in a corner. Definitely be able to share your value and your worth so you can be heard and feel like you are contributing to the conversation. Right now, with the nonprofit JDS Creative Academy, we have a mission to move the arts across America and be able to empower others with creativity so that they can live their dream and find their purpose and passion and be able to turn that into profit. So we are helping other creatives create an entrepreneurial pathway, providing them with curriculum and coaching to be able to build their creative academy anywhere that they want without it having to be in a franchise type situation, empowering them to lead their life of dreams so that they can also help others live their life of dream. One of the things I've really learned as being an entrepreneur is that you have to celebrate the tiny wins. You can't always just wait for these big wins to happen. You have to celebrate being able to pick up the phone, make that one phone call, celebrate that tiny win. Those are not easy phone calls to make, or asking for the ask, or showing up to a room where you don't know anyone. Those are tiny wins. Get yourself out behind your desk. Those create the momentum so they can lead to the big wins that land you the big media breaks, or get you on a stage, or book that client so you can have that one-to-one meeting and then close that sale. You have to celebrate all the tiny wins that got you to the big wins. that will keep you grateful, because if you're not grateful in the moment of what it is that you're experiencing, you're going to get caught up in the stress and the overwhelm of each thing and each task, and having to deal with the fear every single time you take that first step. And you should be able to not be fearless, just fearless. And those tiny wins help you build that confidence, keep that momentum going, so you can get to the big wins, so you can reach beyond that comfort zone and let that magic happen. And just remember, the discomfort is temporary. The growth on the other side is permanent, whether that's closing the sale, whether that's learning that you can do something that you didn't think you could do before you sat down, learning a new software program, working new tools, because in my industry, technology is always changing. So you have to be ahead of those curves. So you have to, get yourself out there to new learning opportunities. And those are small wins that get you to the big win. There's a great quote. It's from Steve Jobs, and he says, you can't connect your dots looking forward. You have to look back. And when I think about the dots that get me to where I am today, I know why I am where I am. It started all the way back in second grade when I wanted to play Betsy Ross in the school play, but everyone told me that I can't or I shouldn't, don't even try, even my parents, because I couldn't read. And it turns out I'm dyslexic and I wasn't diagnosed yet, but I have a philosophy. When someone tells me that I can't, I say, watch me. So somehow I taught myself how to read, or at least audition, and I got the part of Betsy Ross in the school play. And as I look through all of my years, it was really being in the plays and doing theater that kept me grounded enough to finish high school. It got me back into college and keeping working. It was always the arts that taught me that grit and that determination to keep going. And, it's interesting, going back to that second grade moment, there was even a candy selling contest, and the winner would win a 19-inch black and white TV. And I really wanted that TV for my bedroom. So I got my enterprise self together with friends and family, and I sold the most candy, and I won that TV, and I still work in TV today. So, those are the dots as you look through your history and your past that lead you right to where you are. And today I help dyslexic and special needs and those who can't pursue their career passions without a little bit of help and guidance. And today I'm able to provide that because I've walked this journey and I've been able to do that. And I show how the arts can make you better at everything that you do. And that's what I bring to people, is showing how you can be creative and grow a business, or you can reach for your dreams, or you can pursue that passion. And the arts give us that openness, that inclusivity, that determination that make it happen. And that's how I really structured my whole life, that it's been all about the arts, and it's proven that it works.
21st Century Entrepreneurship with Martin Piskarik.
Imagine a space where triumphs, trials, and tales of entrepreneurship come alive. Welcome to the 21st Century Entrepreneurship Podcast, a gold awarded journey hosted by Martin Piskarik, connecting with listeners in 95 countries and ranking in the top 0.5% of all podcasts. Join our exclusive community, elevate your perspective, and embark on the path to success.